Hello, I'm Kimber, and welcome to the Native News Update. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. Senator John Pinto, the longest-serving member of the New Mexico State Senate, has passed away at 94. Pinto was born in 1924 to a family of Navajo sheep herders and was raised in Lupton, Arizona and Gallup, New Mexico. He earned his bachelor's degree at the age of 39 and a master's degree in elementary education from the University of New Mexico. Pinto was in the Marine Corps during World War II, and in 2001 he received a Congressional Silver Medal of Honor for his service as a Navajo Code talker. Earlier this month he received an honorary degree of Doctor of Public Service from the Navajo Technical University. Originally chartered in 1979, Navajo Technical University was later expanded into the largest tribal college in the United States. Senator Pinto has served as a member of the New Mexico Senate since 1977, making him one of the longest-serving Native American legislators in U.S. history. He has also been a member of the Interim Legislative Indian Affairs Committee since it was first created in 1989, and has been on the chair of the Senate Indian and Cultural Affairs Committee since 1987. Plains Cree actor Nathaniel Arcand from the Alexander First Nation Reserve has been cast as Agent Clinton Sky from the Mohawk Nation in the new CBS drama FBI Most Wanted. The new series is expected to air this coming fall. In April, CBS's #1 debut series, FBI's 18th episode, actually doubled as a pilot for this new backdoor spin-off series.
No wasted motions.
Let's do it.
Go backwards. What's his story? Who are his close friends, family?
He's heading east.
Mercy's not our business, but we'll take him alive if we can.
Got no shot.
Everybody hold positions!
Our job is not to bring justice to the most wanted. Our job is to bring the most wanted
To justice.
As the name suggests, FBI Most Wanted centers on the division of the FBI tasked with tracking and capturing the notorious criminals on its most wanted list. Arcand currently appears in the feature Cold Pursuit in the role of Smoke. He also recently guest starred on CBS's Bull and Supernatural. He previously guest starred in Longmire and had reoccurring and regular roles in the Canadian series Frontier, Heartland, Blackstone, and North of 60. The Federal Communications Commission has not issued any new permanent licenses for the education broadband services spectrum in more than 20 years. The agency estimates that about 1/3 of the people living on tribal lands don't have access to high-speed internet, but others say that figure is twice as high. And tribes say large telecommunication companies are unwilling to expand to tribal lands because of the cost. According to the FCC, nearly 2,190 licenses that generally cover a 35-mile radius have been granted to 1,300 licensees. The agency has asked for public comment on realigning the boundaries of the licenses, eliminating the educational use requirement, and allowing tribes, current licensees, or new educational entities to access unassigned spectrum before a possible auction. Tribes in Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Washington, Idaho, and Arizona are currently pressing the FCC for a priority filing window. Six Nations faithkeeper Oreilles has a legacy of lifetime achievements, including being a world-renowned activist for Indigenous rights, a lacrosse All-American and founder of the Iroquois Nationals, a retired professor of American history from the University of Buffalo, plus a published author and a celebrated Native American artist. Hundreds from around the world gathered on May 19th to honor Lyons for his lifetime achievements at a sold-out dinner and gala in Syracuse, New York. Lyons is a member of the Onondaga and Seneca Nations of the Iroquois Confederacy. As an activist for Indigenous environmental justice, he has worked with communities across the globe. As a faithkeeper, he upholds the history and traditions of the Turtle Clan of the Onondaga and Seneca. Lyons is a leading voice at the UN Permanent Forum on Human Rights for Indigenous Peoples and has received numerous environmental and peace awards. He noted that recent United Nations reports say that 1 million species face extinction as a result of climate change and that the world must act within 12 years to reduce carbon emissions before reaching a point of no return. Lyons and other Indigenous leaders have been sounding the alarm for years. In a 2000 statement to the UN Peace Summit, Lyons warned that the ice is melting in the north. He repeated that warning to the United Nations in 2014. The largest bird in the United States may soon take flight in Oregon once again. A partnership between federal agencies and the Yurok tribe plans to reintroduce California condors as early as the fall of 2020. The condors' range once spanned the west coast from Baja to British Columbia, but their numbers have plummeted during the 20th century largely due to habitat loss. The plan is to release the condors into Redwood National Park in Humboldt County, California. The birds will be tracked and periodically tested for toxins as part of the reintroduction process. There were only 22 condors left in the 1980s when they were brought into captivity. There are now nearly 500, and more than 300 have been released in northern Arizona, Baja, and southern California. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and have a grand day.
Step into Seven Winds Casino Lodge and Conference Center.
Come and discover everything we have to offer.
Unlimited gaming action. Northwoods hospitality. Delicious all-you-can-eat buffet. Relaxation and comfort. Great drinks and good times. Big wins, big fun. It's all here at Seven Winds Casino Lodge and Conference Center in the heart of the Great North Woods.